It was one of those mornings when the sky felt heavier than usual. The kind where the clouds pressed low, like they wanted to keep you from standing tall. Nia Johnson, 19 years old and already carrying the weight of someone twice her age, wiped down the chipped counter of Marty's diner. Her apron smelled faintly of coffee and frying bacon, and her sneakers squeaked on the greasy floor. It was her third double shift this week. Rent was due in 4 days. Her little brother Malik's asthma medication wasn't cheap. And yet, she still managed to smile at every customer, because if life had taught her anything, it was that kindness didn't cost a thing. The bell over the diner door jingled, and Nia glanced up. A man walked in. He was massive, 6'4" at least, broad shoulders straining his leather vest. His beard was tangled and streaked with gray, tattoos crawling up his arms like dark vines. The back of his vest bore the unmistakable emblem, Hell's Angels. The diner went quiet. Forks froze mid-air. Even Marty, who had run the place for 30 years, ducked back into the kitchen. Nia didn't. She grabbed a menu and walked over. "Morning," she said, voice steady. "Coffee to start?" The man's eyes were ice blue and tired. He grunted a yes. She poured his cup, not flinching when his hand, scarred and rough, brushed hers. He ordered a big breakfast, eggs, hash browns, sausage, toast. He ate quietly, staring out the window like the world outside was pulling him somewhere far away. When the check came, he patted his pockets, cursed under his breath. Nia could see it, the embarrassment flickering behind the tough exterior. Without a second thought, she slid the check back into her apron. "It's covered," she said. He looked at her, confused. "I didn't ask." "You didn't have to," she replied, giving him the kind of smile that was more about understanding than charity. For a long moment, he just stared at her. Then, with a small nod, he left. That night, Nia barely thought about it. She'd done small things like that before, for a tired mother counting change at the register, for the old man who came in every Thursday but sometimes forgot his wallet. It was just what you did when you could. The next morning, the diner was nearly empty when the bell over the door jingled again. Nia turned, and froze. It was him. The Hell's Angel. But this time, he wasn't wearing his vest. Just a plain denim jacket. In his hands was a sealed envelope. He walked straight to her, placed it on the table where she'd been rolling silverware. "Don't open it, till I'm gone," he said quietly. Then he left. Nia's fingers trembled as she broke the seal. Inside was a single sheet of paper and a folded check. The paper read, "I'm not good with words. Yesterday was the anniversary of my daughter's death. She was about your age when she passed. I've spent years angry at the world, thinking there's no kindness left in it. Then you walked up to my table. You reminded me of her, how she used to smile at everyone, even strangers. You didn't know it, but you pulled me back from a very dark place. Use this to take care of your brother, or your dreams. Thank you for giving an old man hope again." The check was made out to her. For $25,000. Nia pressed the paper to her chest. Tears blurred the words. She thought of all the times she'd been told kindness was naive, that people would take advantage, that the world didn't give back. But right there, in that moment, she knew something with absolute certainty. Every act of compassion plants a seed. And sometimes, the harvest comes when you least expect it. From that day forward, Nia didn't just serve coffee and pancakes. She served hope. She listened to people's stories. She remembered names. She kept smiling, even when life was hard, because she'd learned that kindness isn't about what you get back. It's about what you give. And sometimes, if you're lucky, it comes back to you in ways that can change everything.